Imagine a country so vast that traveling from one end to the other can take as long as crossing an entire continent. A country made up of thousands of islands, hundreds of languages, dozens of cultures, and some of the most extraordinary landscapes on Earth. This is Indonesia, the world's largest island nation. Stretching across Southeast Asia between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, Indonesia consists of more than 17,000 islands spread over thousands of kilometers. At first glance, it seems impossible that such a fragmented collection of islands could function as a single nation. Yet somehow, it does. Indonesia is home to more than 280 million people, making it one of the most populous countries in the world. And despite its incredible diversity, a shared national identity connects communities separated by vast stretches of ocean. The first thing many visitors notice is scale. Everything in Indonesia feels big. The cities, the population, the volcanoes, the rainforests, even the distances between places. The capital, Jakarta, is one of the largest urban areas on Earth. Millions of people move through its streets every day. Motorbikes weave through traffic. Street vendors serve food on crowded sidewalks. Skyscrapers continue rising above the skyline. Construction seems endless. The city never appears to stop moving. Yet, Jakarta represents only one side of Indonesia. Beyond the capital lies an entirely different world. Across the archipelago, life changes dramatically from island to island. Some communities live in dense cities. Others inhabit remote mountain villages. Some depend on farming. Others depend on fishing. Every island seems to tell a different story. Indonesia's geography has shaped daily life for centuries. Volcanoes dominate much of the landscape. In fact, Indonesia contains more active volcanoes than almost any other country on Earth. Some rise thousands of meters above surrounding communities. Their eruptions have shaped history, destroyed settlements, created fertile farmland, and influenced local culture. Living near a volcano carries risks, but it also provides benefits. Volcanic soil is incredibly fertile. Farmers can grow rice, vegetables, coffee, and fruit with remarkable success. As a result, many of Indonesia's most densely populated regions developed around these volcanic landscapes. Rice plays a central role in daily life. Terraced rice fields stretch across hillsides. Entire communities depend on agriculture. For generations, farming has provided both food and income. Although cities continue growing rapidly, agriculture remains an important part of the national economy. Family lies at the heart of Indonesian society. Across the archipelago, family connections remain incredibly strong. Grandparents often help raise children. Extended families maintain close relationships. Major decisions frequently involve consultation with relatives. Support networks remain important. This emphasis on family creates stability in a rapidly changing world. Respect for elders is deeply valued. Community relationships matter. Individual success is often viewed within the context of family well-being. Religion also plays a major role in daily life. Indonesia is home to the world's largest Muslim population, but significant Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, and other communities also exist. Calls to prayer echo through many cities and towns. Religious holidays bring families together. Spiritual traditions continue influencing everyday routines. The diversity is remarkable. Different islands possess distinct customs, traditions, and identities. Yet these differences exist within a shared national framework. Perhaps nowhere is Indonesia's diversity more visible than in its languages. While Bahasa Indonesia serves as the national language, hundreds of local languages continue being spoken throughout the country. Each reflects unique histories and cultural traditions. This linguistic diversity highlights just how extraordinary Indonesia truly is. It is not merely one culture. It is many cultures existing together within one nation. And nowhere does this become clearer than in the daily lives of ordinary Indonesians. For many Indonesians, daily life begins early. Markets open before sunrise. Fishermen return from the sea. Street vendors prepare breakfast. Motorbikes begin filling roads. The day starts with energy. Food occupies a central place in social life. Meals bring people together. Families gather around shared dishes. Friends meet at local food stalls. Conversations often unfold over plates of rice, noodles, seafood, vegetables, and spices. Indonesian cuisine reflects the country's incredible diversity. Different islands produce different specialties. Different cultures contribute different influences. Yet certain ingredients appear almost everywhere. Rice remains the foundation of many meals. Spices add distinctive flavors. Fresh ingredients are highly valued. Street food forms an important part of daily life. Small stalls line roadsides. Vendors serve affordable meals to workers, students, and families. For many people, these stalls function as both restaurants and community gathering places. Life extends beyond food. Community remains deeply important. Neighbors often know one another well. Local celebrations bring people together. Religious events strengthen social bonds. People frequently help one another during difficult times. This sense of collective responsibility continues shaping everyday life. In many villages, traditional customs remain strong. Ceremonies mark important life events. Ancient cultural practices continue alongside modern lifestyles. Technology may have changed communication, but many traditions remain remarkably resilient. Education has become increasingly important as Indonesia develops. Parents often make significant sacrifices to support their children's futures. Schools play a vital role in creating opportunities. Young people today grow up connected to the wider world through smartphones and the internet. Yet many remain closely tied to local culture and family traditions. The balance between modernization and cultural preservation remains one of Indonesia's defining characteristics. Indonesia stands at a fascinating moment in its history. Economic growth continues transforming cities and communities. Infrastructure projects connect previously isolated regions. Technology creates new opportunities. A growing middle class is reshaping consumer habits and lifestyles. Yet challenges remain. Traffic congestion affects major cities. Environmental pressures threaten forests and marine ecosystems. Climate change creates risks for coastal communities. Managing development across thousands of islands requires enormous effort. One of the most ambitious projects involves the construction of a new capital city, intended to reduce pressure on Jakarta. This decision reflects a broader challenge. How can Indonesia continue growing while creating balanced development across such a vast territory? Young people will play a major role in answering that question. Indonesia has a relatively young population. Millions are entering adulthood with new skills, ambitions, and opportunities. Entrepreneurs launch businesses. Students pursue higher education. Professionals work in industries that barely existed a generation ago. The future remains full of possibility. Yet despite modernization, many Indonesians continue valuing the same things their parents and grandparents valued: family, community, faith, tradition, belonging. As evening falls across the archipelago, the diversity of Indonesia becomes visible once again. In Jakarta, skyscrapers glow against the night sky. On distant islands, fishing boats return to shore. Families gather for dinner. Children play outside. Calls to prayer echo through neighborhoods. Life continues across thousands of islands connected by a shared national story. This is Indonesia, not simply a collection of islands, but a nation of extraordinary diversity, a place where ancient traditions and modern ambitions exist side by side, where volcanoes, rainforests, megacities, and remote villages all shape daily life, and where hundreds of millions of people continue building their future across one of the most remarkable countries on Earth. This is life in Indonesia, a nation scattered across the sea, yet united by something far greater than geography.